Hello, fandom. Have I ever told you the story of Darth Kennedy the Unwise? It's not a story Disney would tell you.
The main thing is to protect these characters, make sure that they still continue to live in the way that you created them, and that the universe of Star Wars continues to grow.
It all started a long time ago when Miss Kennedy here, she promised to respect our favorite characters, let them continue to live on the way they were supposed to, the way they were meant to, before she just, killed them all off like she did. This same woman claimed there was a misconception that girls were never interested in Star Wars to begin with.
I think there was an assumption being made for quite a while that girls didn't care about Star Wars, or that girls weren't identifying with characters like Luke Skywalker or Han Solo. They were only identifying with Princess Leia.
The same way that guys are expected to be invested in a character like Rey, who arguably has no inherent flaws.
I don't buy the Mary Sue thing anyway. I find the term sexist in itself because it's Mary Sue. I don't think there's a thing called Ryan Craig. Over
the course of her years at Lucasfilm, Miss Kennedy has now attempted to enforce more diverse hiring practices, because we cannot have any males, especially white males, according to her employees, working there. There needs to be more equality in that sense. Now, I'm not discouraging the act of hiring more people of diverse backgrounds, but I would hope that skills would be more important. But it seems as though that is never considered, and more often when criticism is delivered to the people in charge, all they ever do is dismiss it as one or two people. They just seem to block out anything they don't want to hear entirely. Heck, Rian Johnson wants people to hate his movie, so...
I would be worried if everybody across the board was like, yeah, that was a good movie. It's much more exciting to me when you get, a group of people who are like coming up to you and really, really excited about it. And then there are other people who walk out literally saying it was the worst movie I've ever seen. Having those two extremes to me is the mark of the type of movie that I want to make.
If all that was not bad enough, with the recent revelation that Lando Calrissian is now pansexual, which actually does mean they want to have sex with everything, even toasters, it's kind of becoming very clear that their agenda is overtaking all form of storytelling. The solo writer himself, we even went on to shame us because we didn't really consider that to be a good idea to change an established character retroactively like that.
How can you not be pansexual in space? There's so many things. There's so many things to have sex with. It's like, I'm serious.
Now, I'm not going to tell you to boycott a film or even an entire company, but that's what I've been doing. I have not bought a single thing from Lucasfilm since The Force Awakens, period. Their company practices are just kind of getting out of hand, in my opinion. And I hope that for anyone who watches this video, they get an understanding of who they're dealing with. Would you boycott Lucasfilm after this?
Yeah.
You sure? So you like the video and everything. Great. Perfect, thanks.
You're welcome.
Later, fandom.